Heard some dude on the internet say that just because of a patent, we don't have minigames in our loading screens. That loading screens, like some game patented loading screen games. Therefore, we have no games in our loading screens. Blasphemous says, let's distract him from playing it again today by talking. We can make this game go on all month. Yeah, you can. You can indeed. Nodonner says, not entirely. Big companies can afford to pay patent fees. It's the little guys that get screwed the most. Yeah, right, Nodrunner. But that's right. The little guy gets screwed the most, but it does stifle development, right? Even though big companies can afford to pay patent fees, it stifles them as well, because they have to pay the patent fees, which they have to make that consideration. Do I want to pay the patent fees? And that's stifling development. No, Runner, don't you agree? Colgate on tap says maybe even 6 months. Or Blasphemous nods. I don't think that. Could you get that far? It depends how long the game is. I don't know. Colgate on tap says, we can do it, chat talk. Oh, please, no spamming. Spamming would be annoying. Blasphemous says, is this conversation about patents and the fighting mechanics in Shadow of Mordor, which is the same as the Arkham games? Yeah, I don't know what happened, but what I heard was that they tried to patent those things. Not the fighting mechanics, but the nemesis mechanics. The orcs leveling up and hunting you. That system. Banana Waffle Monkey says patents. Trademark. Ugh. It's gross. It's gross, I tell you. Oh, what's this? I've definitely grown a bit since then. A little bit taller. A regular a bit wider. Alright, we've seen that. Alright, and we were talking to Mom. That's when we left yesterday. Colgate on tab says, just make using other patents have the death penalty so it affects similarly big developments. Blasphemous gives a link. Warner Bros. Nemesis system Batman. Oh, did Batman have a Nemesis system as well? I haven't played either of the games, but I'm assuming that's the case then. Warner Brother owns the Nemesis system, so when will it be used for Batman? Now that Warner Bros. Games has a patent... Wait, did it actually go through even? There is an actual patent. Fuck you! Maybe we should change the rule, Colgate on tap, rather than just make using other patents to have the death penalty. Let's add a death penalty to patenting stuff, so people will stop patenting. Blah. Oh man, I'm getting so frustrated I can't talk. Banana Waffle Monkey asks, can I patent the death penalty? Maybe. Probably not. Now that Warner Bros. They did, the patent got through. I didn't know that. It is time to use it for the character it was originally made for, Batman. Was it made for Batman? Now that game mechanic is like, could you imagine if Nintendo did that back in the day, patented platforming? Then we would only have Mario. There would be no other platforming. This is so dumb. It's so fucking dumb that this is allowed. Oh man, it's so fucking dumb. What if someone patented leveling up? Whoever did that first. Maybe Dungeons and Dragons did that. Then we would have no leveling up in video games. It's madness. It's madness. What the fuck are they thinking? How is that allowed? How is no one thinking this through. Like, it's just all about the money, not what is best for society. What is best for society? Development, new shiny games. Shiny, interesting games. Not this bullshit. Not this bullshit. I hate it. I hate it. Notrunner says, I think if companies were significantly stifled by patents and copyright, they would lobby to get rid of it. I think they love it. Yeah, the big companies love it, right? It's free money. Patent trolling is a thing, right? Free money. And also, it's all mine. It's all mine. That's the idea of ownership, right? That's capitalism. Everything has to be owned. You have to own everything. It's madness, I tell you. Banana Waffle Monkey says, in all caps, no, you can't have that idea. I just patented it. Actually, I think I got to that. We've been talking about capitalism, right? And freedom of association, and like I had this problem with land ownership, and I think I've gotten to, like, I solved capitalism, right? I solved it. This random dude on the internet, I solved it. The problem with this definition. Capitalism it's about private ownership of the means of production and their operation for profit. I am all for owning stuff, but stuff only. Not owning the means of anything, not owning ideas, not owning land, you can own stuff. You can own produced stuff. If you plant a strawberry bush, you own the strawberries and you harvest those strawberries. That's fine. Owning anything else is nonsense. Owning an idea is nonsense. Owning land is nonsense. We can still have laws that, we can go leave capitalism behind, like this idea, without changing too much in society. I thought about it, right? What about land? Like my home here, I have, we have a garden. I want that to be my garden. But that's not it. I don't own the land. What I do have though, is personal space. And we can make laws about encroaching uninvited onto personal space. You don't own the land or the area around yourself. That's not ownership, but that is personal space. And invading on that, we can make harassment laws and whatnot. So we don't have to own the means of productions. Just like we don't have to own ideas. Owning ideas? Idiots. Oh man, sorry. That was me getting a little frustrated. Because, I mean, yeah. There are other, And I didn't say, Nodrunner, also that companies were significantly stifled by. I said the development is stifled by. Companies doesn't necessarily want development. They just want to get the money, right? They want to own all the stuff, own all the money, generate all the money. They don't... Like, the best company from a company standpoint is the company that does nothing and just gets free money. That's the best company, right? From a company's point of view. Alright, chat moving really quick now. Let's see. Blasphemous says, now he has to figure out if he wants to play the game still. I do want to play the game, but I want to... Like, it's what I said, like, there is a priority list. First we talk, then we play the game. And the reason we play these games is to talk. Well, my reasoning behind it anyway. Colgate Inotep says, have we discussed insert obscure mathematical topic here yet? Yes, we have, Colgate Inotep. We have discussed that. Nodrunner says, it is like the intelligent version of putting a big flag in the ground. Intellectual version of putting a flag in the ground. Yeah. Exactly. Saying that, oh, I own this. But there is like land ownership doesn't make any sense. From where do you derive your ownership? It's way easier to derive your ownership of a thing, right? You made the work. You did the work. You grew the thing. You crafted the thing or whatever. And then you sold it to someone else, and that's you can derive the ownership. You did not create the land. You just put a flag there. There's no solid ground on that ownership, right? That land, owning that land, it makes no sense. Colgate Innotemp says, can I patent breathing? You can certainly try. Banana Waffle Monkey asks, what's the Nemesis system? It's that the orcs level up and you get nemesis and they start hunting you, right? So it generates nemesis. If you can come and check it out when we play it, that's the Nemesis system. Blasphemous says, I thought it was the fighting system in those games and its leveling system. Right, it's the leveling of the enemies, right? The Nemesis system. Fuck, I didn't... let's see. Stingy about using the system before they got it locked. The Nemesis system has only been used in 2 games. 2 games. Shadow of Mordor and Shadow of War. They have actually done a Nemesis system. They tried to make a Nemesis system in Warframe. I wonder if they have to backtrack that. Does it even say what the Nemesis system is? Right, it is right. This is the Nemesis system with the orcs. Yeah, that's it. Just the Arkham combat? No. So far, it's only been those 2 games, and that's the specific thing about the Shadow of Mordor games, right? That the orcs leveling up. Let's see. Blasphemous says, no. We just answered that. Colgate Innotab says, halting problem, existence of all the perfect numbers, capitalism. List is getting longer. This is truly an enlightening stream. Glad I didn't miss this one. Right? Oh, man. Blasphemous says, error not leveling, but when the enemy kills you in Shadow of Mordor, not leveling, but when the enemy kills you in Shadow of Mordor, but when you then have to hunt them down and kill them for killing you. Alright. I haven't played the game yet. We'll look into it, right? But that's the system, right? The nemesis, right? The enemy. Like each playthrough you will get certain enemies, right? That they level up and you have to hunt them down. That's the system, I'm pretty sure. No Donor says, I don't think it's capitalism. If someone patents... Oh, no. Patents are not capitalism. Well, sure it is. The patent is the means of production. The idea of a patent is that the idea or the structure of how you build a thing is the means of production. Therefore, you can own it. You can own that idea. That's the means of production, right? So that it's not necessarily part of capitalism, but it is a consequence of capitalist thinking. It's about owning the means of production and an idea being seen as the means of production. I think, right? Am I misrepresenting that idea? Anyway, he continues. If someone patents a mousetrap, you're not allowed to use your own raw materials to make the same design and sell it. Yeah, it's the design, right? You're not allowed to make the design. That's violating your property rights. Yeah, and property rights stem from capitalism. What is property, right? I would want to see a society where property is just stuff. Just stuff. No ideas, no land, no people, no means of production. Just stuff. You can own stuff. You can own your house. You cannot own the land that your house is standing on. The land that your house is standing on could be considered your your personal space, and invading or harassing you in that space could be illegal, but I would not say that you own the land. I would not want that. Right now, as it works right now, you do own land, you do own ideas, and therefore you have property rights over those ideas, IP and whatnot. And I don't like it. I don't like it. And I'm pretty sure that it all stems from the means of production. That the idea is means of production. Maybe, maybe not. Lasma says, oh no, my GPU is ATC, is that bad? It's a little bit bad, right? I think it's livable. It's a little bit on the high side. I wouldn't like it. Colgatinotab says, ooh, socializing means of production. Welcome to the red side. StreamerCon, I didn't expect you to get here so soon. I mean, that's the part I like from the red side, right? Wait, socializing means of production. I don't even know what that is. We'll get into communism soonish. Like, we haven't read anything about communism yet. I'm not there yet, but I do want to read, right? I'm still stuck on the freedom of association thing. I'm just talking about ownership right now. Blasphemy says, I have no idea why it is ATC when I'm only at 25%. That is weird. Is it hot indoors? Hot outdoors? Banana Wolf Monkey says, imagine if skill trees were patented. Shudder, right? It's like patents stifle development. If skill trees were patented, we might never have gotten Final Fantasy X, and therefore maybe never have gotten Path of Exile, which is the best skill tree. If it was all Dungeons and Dragons, I don't know. Blasphemous says, I would like to see game companies to be more creative. But then they'd try to patent it. Fuck. Not all of them would try to patent it. It's just the big it's the Warner Bros. It's the big fucking companies that likes the patents and just it's in it for all. When it's all about the money, right? Then you patent. If it's all about the gaming, then you don't fucking care about the patents. If it's all about the games. Banana Waffle Monkey says, can you solve the problem of authorial intent in literature too while you're at it? Isn't that solved already? Wait, is there really a problem, right? You can take the perspective of trying to figure out what the authorial author intended, or you can go the death of the author intent. I mean, you can go both routes, Banana Waffle Monkey. Isn't that the solution? That you can do whatever you want in your discussion, in your analysis. You can go that way or you can go this way. Both are valuable. I would say, Banana Waffle Monkey, don't you agree? Solving problems left and right. I think I need to actually Wikipedia authorial intent problem. I didn't even think that was a problem. Actually, let's look that up. We're not getting anywhere in the game today. I think there's a conspiracy afoot. Authority or intent. Is this a problem? In literary theory and aesthetics, authorial intent refers to an author's intent, as it is encoded in their work. Authorial intentionalism is the view according to which an author's intent should constrain the ways in which a text is properly interpreted. I mean, this this is just breaking, right? Interpretations are subjective, right? Interpretations, like the way I interpret might not be the way that you interpret. So this properly interpreted is a value judgment. This is actually a value judgment behind the scenes, right? Therefore, this statement that there is... there we go. There even is a should right here. There is the should, right? There is the ought. They're breaking the ought is problem. So this like philosophically, according to Hume and myself, this is not a valid approach. Right? I still see that looking at authorial intent and trying to understand authorial intent can be useful. Right? I'm not disputing that. I think that's interesting. Looking at what context did this author live in? I think it's interesting. But saying that it has to be done that way is breaking Hume's guillotine. Which I will not... This aggression will not stand. I don't know. Something like that? Colgate on Tap says, I guess the best way to avoid people patenting stuff is to not throw money at people who patent stuff. Yep. That is the way to do it, Colgate on Tap. Like, if we're not talking ethics, if we're talking politics and how one should act, is, yeah, voting with your wallet. That's how we do it. Voting with feet, as they say? Oh! Actually, now that you say it, I've heard something like that. Voting with your patronage? I usually say wallet, because I think that's more like it. You're voting with your wallet. I'm pretty sure it's not just you who says that. I think I haven't heard it a lot, Colgate on Tap. Banana Waffle Monkey says, just figure out for every published text ever and every text that will be published what the author's intentions were with their decisions. I mean, that's... You can and that's skepticism, right? That's not possible, Banana Waffle Monkey. Right? Even if they straight out tell you, they say, my intent was X. You still don't know. Because you cannot know what was in their mind, ever. Banana Waffle Monkey. That's all assumptions. Right? What's in another person's mind? That is all assumptions. So you don't know. Another reason why authorial intent is difficult. That's why I said you can try. You can try to interpret the authorial intent the best you can. And there is value in doing that. Well, no, there is not value. I find value in it. Opponents have labeled this position the intentional fallacy. Yep, and counted among the informal fallacies. Incorrect argument in natural language. Yeah, this here. This bit is dumb. But what they're trying to do, trying to figure it out, it's just fine. Lasma says, I think I'd like Shadow of War more. I heard it has a lot of stealth. Oh. Maybe. Maybe. I haven't played the first game yet. So I don't know about the second game. I heard, like, when it came out, there was a lot of flack and people were disappointed. But I don't know. Colgate Inotab says, you are here already, you just haven't realized it yet. I mean... It's like I've said, right? I grew up in a socialist environment. People would probably want to... If people would want to label me, they would label me as a left-leaning person. And that's not news to me. He continues, then again, you felt kind of leftist in the first place. Exactly, right? It's not news to me. Maybe you were on the red side all along. But you didn't realize it due to being lost in the world of semantics. I would say I'm still lost in the world of semantics. Like in some political debates, like discussions, like in ownership, right? What is ownership? What should ownership be? I'm probably more on the side on the leftists, but in other discussions, I'm probably more on the side of the libertarianists or the anarchists or I'm actually even on the side of the traditionalists. What are they called? Fuck, I don't remember, right? I can be on all the sides depending on what question we're discussing. But on a lot of them, probably I end up on the reddish side, I suppose. Colgate on Tap says Hume is guillotining Wikipedia articles now. Yep. Like, I think Hume's guillotine is a bigger deal. Like, I think it's pretty much up there with, if not even more important than Occam's razor, right? I think it's super important, that structure, because you cannot derive an is from an ought, or an ought from an is. It's not possible. You can't do it philosophically, logically. Blasphemous says, oh, well, we'll remove the shit. Oh, I mean, I wouldn't remove the should from the Wikipedia article, right? This is what the authorial intentionalism states. They have this should statement. They are making that mistake. But changing this would be changing what authorial intentionalism stand for, and that would be a mistake. So let's not edit the Wikipedia page. I'm assuming that the Wikipedia page is representing authorial intentionalism, and that's fine. It should, in my opinion, represent what they think. I'm just saying what they think is bad. They're doing it bad. They're doing it, yeah. They're not very good at it. But then again, this is in aesthetics, so I wouldn't. Aesthetics is a side part of philosophy, so. But I wouldn't blame anyone for not understanding Hume's guillotine. I just want more people to be aware of it, right? If they were aware and learned about Hume's guillotine, they would have to backtrack on this stance. Colgatinotab says, I heard in Italy charitable principle is not very strong. Okay, one Italian buddy of mine said, I've never felt at home in Italy regarding how to interact with people. There's a lot of judging before knowing in here, and a lot of I won't take your words at face value and guess your intentions are the worst. I have no idea about Italy, but I think we have too much of that in all of the world, not only Italy. I think we do it too much in Sweden. But that's value judgments, right? The charitable principle, that's very opinionated. I'm very opinionated about it, and likes arguing for the charitable principle. Colgatinotab continues. He said it through the internet, so it must be true. Yep, must be true. He has to be talking about all of Italy. This one person has been throughout all of Italy and talked to all the people in Italy. He knows it all. Blasphemous says, Hume's Gilios scheme. Yeah, I like that. They have an agenda. Colgatinotab asks, what conspiracy were you discussing earlier, Cider McDread? I was thinking there was this conspiracy of making me not playing this game. For how long now? 45 minutes? We've been just listening to the same song. Actually, we did talk to Mom a little bit. Hey, Mom. You okay? What's wrong? You okay? We said, sure, honey. You're lying. So, honey, did you feel about talking about school yet? Okay, but then we didn't. So what's the story? I just feel like I wasn't where I should be. Get that feeling. Blasphemous says, there is no conspiracy. The lizard people would not do that to you. Oh, nice. I'm just imagining things. Usually what conspiracy theorists do, right? Imagining stuff. I do that from time to time. Colgate InnoTap say, oh, solving 3 big open problems and constructing conspiracy theory while at it. Yeah. I know all the stuff. Just felt like it wasn't where I should be. Where you should be? Oh, yeah, right? We stopped here. What does that even mean? Never mind. Let's talk about this later. Any idea when you might want to do that? Because, honey, I'm all ears. I really am dying to find out why you decided to up and abandon all the plans we'd made as a family. Geez, Mom, where's this all coming from? You know, you're the first Borowski to go to college. Yeah, Mom, I know. Only heard that since I was like 6. Well, honey, we'd been planning for it since you were born. Spent a good 18 years. This is where we left off yesterday. Colgate InnoTabs. No, wait. Blasphemous says, Cider, have you ever played Grim Dawn? No. I've never heard of Grim Dawn. I like the name. Grim Dawn. GrimDawnEntertainment.com. Well, this wasn't very helpful. Something is here. Alright. Let's check it on Steam, I suppose. Blasphemous says, he's like, I'm going to get past where I was yesterday, at least. Yeah, that's exactly. No, Grim Dawn, the Steam game. Colgate InnoTap, how would you define conspiracy? Like a group of people that decides to... Wait, why is Steam not starting? Oh, right. Something broke. Where do I have? Here we go. Steam. Steam! Kill it with fire! That's it, right? I think we're good. Right. Let's try that again. I wonder if what happens is... Nope. You know what? Here we go. Grim Dawn. Enter an apocalyptic fantasy world where humanity is on the brink of extinction. Nice. Iron is valued above gold and trust is hard earned. This action RPG. Nice, I like action RPGs. I'm guessing you recommend this? Part of me just feels like, well, what about just playing Path of Exile instead of playing Grim Dawn, though? Right? Why not just play Path of Exile? Alright, definition of conspiracy. People working together in secret. Well, you weren't really all that secret about it. But to achieve one specific goal. Oftentimes a nefarious goal. Is it necessarily a nefarious goal? No, just working in secret. Blasphemous says, oh wait, that is a DLC for it. Steam does that sometimes. Yeah, it was well done. The game, you recommend it? Wait. And you have some DLC. Expensive stuff for all the DLCs. Colgate InnoTab says, in secret kick. Yeah, isn't that? I think that's a conspiracy. Blasphemous says, why play Path of Exile when Grim Dawn has better reviews? Has it? I mean, I really love Path of Exile, and I'm far from done with Path of Exile. And that's an action RPG game. I have plenty of builds I want to try out in Path of Exile. I have a future in Path of Exile. Also, I don't have to pay for it. Or, well, I have already paid for Path of Exile. I don't have to pay for Grim Dawn. I mean, I'm assuming that Path of Exile and Grim Dawn are not the same game. That's the question, right? What does Grim Dawn have that Path of Exile don't have? Better reviews? Maybe, I suppose. Colgate Dinotime says, this is definitely not a conspiracy then, right? It goes on sale for $5. Oh, that's very cheap. We were quite open about the intent. Yes, you were indeed, Colgate Dinotap. And we still are, for that matter, indeed. And I'm all caught up with the chat, so let's see what Mom has to say. We spent a good 18 years and got into all kinds of trouble just for you to decide. You'd rather be here. Might as well have taken all that effort and money and worry and dumped it into a hole. All that Christian forgiveness, Mom. All that Christian forgiveness. Right? Right? Colgatino says Grim Dawn has a grim in its name. Is that a good selling point? It is indeed. Grim Dawn. I like that name. Grim Dawn. And dumped it in a hole. Fuck you, Mom. I see where May gets her personality from. Right? No empathy whatsoever. Wait, who's saying this? Are you like having one of your mood swings again? Is that Mom saying that? No. Ugh, like I'm the moody one in this house. You are the moody one in this house. Well, enjoy this house while we still have it. What? What's happening to the house? Maybe it just isn't where we should be. Mom, this isn't funny. You know what? F off. Yeah, this isn't funny. Let's go with that. This isn't funny. Colgatino Tab says, I don't remember playing any bad games with Grim in their name. I don't remember playing any games with the Grim in their name. Banana Waffle Monkey says mutual sentiment, maybe? Wait, what is mutual sentiment? Oh, mutual sentiment rather than conspiratorial intent. Same intent. Blasphemous says Grim Fandango Remastered. I have that. I own that on Steam. It's one of my neglected games. Banana Waffle Monkey say, hey, it's my mom. Oh, my condolences. What? Fuck. I asked that question yesterday, but I don't remember getting any answer. Right? That sucks for you sounds cold. Condolences sounds too extreme. I don't know what to say in this situation, Banana Waffle Monkey. I'm sad for you. Is that enough? I'm sad for you. Like, not being too strong? I mean, I am sad for you if your mom is like that. In my mind, I just think that, well, that sucks. But that sounds cold. For some reason. Colgate Innotab says, Semyon also said something like, why would omnipotent catgirls follow the same ethics as people? I don't remember the exact quote. Yeah, why would omnipotent catgirls follow the same ethics as people? Why would people follow the same ethics as other people? Ooh. Blasphemous says Scott Pilgrim versus the World. I've not played that game. Is that a game? Not played it. Was it good? Colgate Innotab says, no, I think it was about thinking the same way and drawing the same logical conclusions. Having the same personality types. Mom, this isn't funny. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about anything. Why start now? Go off and do whatever it is you do. You know what? Maybe if I've had more example of, getting out and making something of myself. No. You don't get to. Maybe you wanted me to get out of here because you never got around to doing it yourself. Maybe I'm just the most recent failure in the line of failures that is our family. Oof. She's standing up to herself, at least. I'm leaving now. ... Yeah, no more talking. What's it called? That's when the shoe drops or something? This has been brewing for days now. I completely missed that point about Mom being like this. But, it explains why the May is the way she is. I really like this scene. Did like this scene. It really helps build that other scene with Bay yesterday as well. Lasma says they made it into a game. Games made out of movies usually don't work out. Did it work out, Blasphemous? Colgate Dinotam says, I've not played any games with the Grim in their name either. I might have. Just a bad memory. Maybe. Banana Wolf Monkey says, Scott Pilgrim is just a solid fucking movie. And F or oof suffice. F or oof. I like oof. Oof. Thanks, Banana Wolf Monkey. I like that. Oof. RWBI Grim Eclipse. No idea what that is. Banana Wolf Monkey says, when shit hits the fan? Wait. In what context, Banana Wolf Monkey? Oof. Shit just hit the fan. Oof. Poor May. Poor Bay. Poor everyone. This is a grim game. Night in the Woods. Grim game indeed. Blacker than the blackest black. Anything of interest here? Let's climb up. Alright. Westman says Legend of Grimrock 2. No idea what that is either. Oh man. I can see this going on for hours. Well, not I'm going to lunch sooner or later. Just listing games with Grim in the name. Colgate on tab says, good point, I don't remember. It's a better way to put it. I remember pretty much not everything. Nice. Yeah, me too. I remember pretty much not everything. Whoa, decorations. Girl, you can't mess around on Halloween. Jeez. Want to hear a new poem? Sure. Bats and moon, against the gloom. The night is black. I made a snack. Cool. I microwaved. Pizza I saved. Nice. Though pizza cold is breakfast gold. That's so true. It really happened. Nice. I like her poems. Big Halloween fan here. Yeah, me too, obviously. You going to Harfest? Nah, staying here for the trick-or-treaters. You are a saint. Harfest is dumb. Really? I love it. I mean, are you 8 years old? No, I'm not. Lasman says, I have 11 games with Grim in the title on Steam. Nice. Colgate Tab says, I probably don't even have 11 games on Steam. Oh, nice. Got all sorts. Don't touch my pumpkin. Actually, I'm not gonna touch the pumpkin. Yeah, I'm not gonna touch the pumpkin. Oh, is this a triple jump? From the door? 1? Nope. From the beginning of the stair. 1, 2, 3. I missed it. Wait. I'm sure I could get up from here, right? Was it from here? 1, 2, 3. Like that. Alright, we don't have to go to the porch. Oh, wait. Oh! You can land on these windows, which makes... You can make this jump. Oh, I'm learning. Missed that part before. Colgate Dinotab says that Streamercon is OOC for protagonist to not touch pumpkin. OOC? What does that say? OOC for protagonist? Yeah, what does that mean? OOC, I don't know that. It's out of character for the protagonist? Oh. Do have a point. That is out of character. It's fine. It's fine. Fuck May. I can control her. I am the master of her fate. Wait, I'm not. The author is. Anything new here? Harfest. Still Casey missing. And nothing else is new. Something happened here. That Ferris wheel looks like a nightmare. Thanks, Colleen. That's helpful. What's wrong with it? I don't trust giant load-bearing machines you can assemble and disassemble in one day. It's a hit record. We've always had the hit record at Harfest. Yeah, since 1984. Maybe that's a clue that we should retire it. Shut up, Andrew. Okay, everyone, let's just take a step back here and cool down. We are going to have the hit record at Harfest tonight. Fine then, I'll send all lawsuits your way. Bring it, Colleen. That's a gun. Alright. Let's check here. Colgatinotab says, May not touching the pumpkin broke immersion for me. Aw, that sucks for you, Colgatinotab. Oh man. Do you want me to go back and touch the pumpkin? Is it important to you, Colgatinotab? I can go back and touch the pumpkin if you like. Joy, peace, love. Down with Big Brother. Wait, no. Colgatinotab says, please, if it isn't too much to ask. No problem at all. I'm just gonna talk some more to Mom here for some reason. Gonna fight some more with Mom? Yeah. I'm busy. Mom is having issues. I'm pretty sure that touching the pumpkin will do nothing. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm just gonna go talk to Bruce first, so I don't have to go up here to the church again. And then we'll go back and touch the pumpkin. Oh, here we go. Pastor. Howdy. You waiting for someone? Well, I think I'm being stood up. A date? Not the kind you mean. Honestly, a big part of my job is someone calling me heading out and then them not showing up. That was prayer, right? Being stood up by God over and over and over again? Or is it just my bias against religion that thought that was funny? You were meeting them at the statue of Saint Rubello? Yeah, the fire-breathing guy who ate people. That's a bit of an oversimplification. ... Colgatinotab says, "Whoa, making me happy is nothing? I thought you were a stoicist, Colgatinotab. Is it really me making you happy?" Did I say nothing? Then I'm sorry. It's not too much to ask. I think I meant. Oh man. But yeah, basically. Cool guy to have a statue of outside the church, I mean. Well, I didn't put it here. But can't we learn something from Saint Rubello? Breathe fire, eat people. Breathe fire or eat people. Let's learn how to breathe fire. Colgatinotab says, I am not. I try to be, but I'm bad at it. Yeah, me too. I don't try to be an ism, but there are some good ideas that I try to interact like. I can get happy by people doing other stuff I am happy when you're happy. Oh, the nothing thing. I think that in the game, it won't do anything in the game. Now I get it. Making me happy is nothing. No, in the game, nothing will happen. But making you happy is not nothing. Of course not. If you get happy by it. Colgatinotab says, or I see some value in certain amount of stoicism. Yeah, me too. Personal value, yeah. What's it called? Self-help value. Sure. This statue is part of our Encourage Criminal Acts outreach. Wait, is breathing fire criminal? It's working. How's the situation? The situation? With Bruce and stuff. We wait and see and pray. Alright, let's see how Bruce is doing. Hello, Bruce. You gonna go down to Harfest tonight? Dunno, maybe. Keep to myself. You should say hi if you're there. I'll be there. Okay, we'll see, I suppose. Oh! The kids! Hey! Hello! Hey! Traveler from distant lands, you have journeyed far. That has brought you here. To us. Actually, I walk 15 minutes from my house. Walker, far from home. We will tell your future, but first, be truthful. Tell us, which of these have you seen? Shipwreck. We have seen that. A ghost on a hill. We have not. We have seen that. An arrow broken. We have not seen the arrow broken. Broken? Really? You're all 14-year-old goths. Why am I answering this? The shipwreck. The broken arrow. The ghost. We saw the shipwreck, that's for sure. The shipwreck. On my way into town. In the playground, this old ship. How did you? You have answered well. We will peer into your future and give you what help we can in the coming dark. What? Daylight savings ending? Alright, go for it. Go for it. Let's see. Colgate InnoTab says, I don't try to be isms either. But sometimes I use them to describe myself to other people, to give them a somewhat crude picture about myself, but with way less words than more rigorous definitions. I like that approach, Colgate InnoTab. I would probably do that as well, identify as an ist. Probably a little bit. Yeah. Colgate InnoTab says, I don't try to be communist, but it just so happens to be close enough that I'd use communist to describe myself. Right? And that's fine. Just like me describing myself as an atheist, even though I'm not really. I think it's helpful for communication. It also leads to misunderstandings. But all communication leads to misunderstandings, so it's a way to mitigate, I suppose. It's easier to use the labels because most often people have similar labels. Actually, no they don't. Fuck, that doesn't work out at all. Damn it. Someone on the right wing, when you say you're a communist, they have a completely different understanding of that word than you do, Colgate InnoTab. Fuck. So maybe it's not helpful. Maybe it just leads to misunderstandings. He continues, and if more rigorous definitions is needed, then that can be discussed further, assuming two-way discussion. Yeah, assuming two-way discussion the same. Alright, go for it. Tell us first, what is God in this place? Wow, is it? Caring but absent. Uncaring but distant. Vicious and roaming. Can we go with nice and helpful? Vicious and roaming. Okay, fine. Vicious and roaming. It ate our futures and moved on, but we live in the ruins. We see something in your future. We know. We know. We know. Okay already, jeez. They cry out to it. But it is others who will sacrifice. Okay, cool. Well, that's cryptic. Let's try something easier. What am I going to have for dinner tonight? Don't know, don't care. I want tacos. We'll have them soon. We'll all have tacos soon. Tacos. Sorry, tacos. I remember. Okay, well, I'm gonna get going. Stop. Do you see the mystical symbol? Which one? Etched upon this sacred rock. I see a lot of symbols. Which one is the... Which one is the mystical one? RAKB? I don't know. Colgate InnoTab says those misunderstandings have led to some interesting discussions about communism with right-wingers. Ooh, one can use trigger misunderstandings to trigger the discussion about the misunderstanding, I suppose, Colgate InnoTab. Valid point, assuming two-way discussions. But then you're not using it for ease of communication, you're using it for specifically to generate misunderstandings, so you use the label in two different intentions. Banana Waffle Monkey says, they cry out, but they cry out to it, but it is others who will sacrifice. Could describe her family trying to reach out to her while she was at college and investing a lot of money into it. At least, that line reminds me of that, says Banana Waffle Monkey. They cry out to it, but it is others who will sacrifice. It is May. Yeah. That could be it. It could also be to the actual future that May is doing stupid shit and other people get in trouble for it. Maybe? Yeah, throwing a lot of money. They have sacrificed a lot, yeah. And that's one interpretation for sure, Banana Wolf Monkey. But that's the thing with cryptic stuff like that, right? You can interpret it however you like. But I like that possible interpretation. Thanks. Colgatinotab says, discussing about what communism is eases future communication. But it doesn't though, because they believe you're a communist. Rather than you discussing your actual political opinions. Long-term ease of communication. Perhaps. You're encouraging them, drawing a label upon themselves as well. Encouraging the labeling kind of attitude and groupthink kind of attitude, one could argue as well, Colgatinotab. So arguments for, arguments against. Etched upon this sacred rock. I don't know which one it is. 69? Nice, they say. Oh, the pentagram you guys drew. Is there a pentagram here? I don't see it. The spooky pentagram you teens drew? Or the pentagram you guys drew? Alright, the pentagram you guys drew. Yes, good. Okay. It is the first of 3. I don't see it though. Find it thrice. And it shall find you in the dark. Okay, cool. Well, I'm gonna head out. You guys are adorable and weird, but the fun kind of weird. This is serious. Like, we're not kidding. We don't care or anything, but like, dude. Alright, I'll keep an eye out for pentagrams and whatnot. Cool. You broke your speaking order. No. We're just going backwards now. Are you freaking out yet? See ya, weird goth teens. You're not gonna narc on us to the pastor, right? For being out here? Nah. Cool, thanks. 3 weird teens I met. Cool goth teens. I don't see the pentagram. That's weird. Am I blind? Maybe they are sitting around it. It's on the floor, not the side. I don't know. So I'm looking for pentagrams then, I suppose. Ooh, I wonder if I can narc to the pastor now. Why would I, though? Just curious if it's possible. Nope. Oh. Breathe some fire already, dude. Jumping. Good times. What time is it? Is it a good time to quit here? Colgatinotab says, yeah, it really depends on what they think as communism. If they think Marxism-Leninism, it's pretty cool, but something like Stalinism is quite far. Communism is just not one ideology. Oh man, I was planning on actually opening that up, the Wikipedia page on communism today. I haven't opened it once yet, but I think it's... Fuck. I just closed this thing. Damn it. I close this. This is fine. I close this. This is fine. What's this? Get rid of that, get rid of that. And this. Freedom of association. I really found this interesting. I still haven't wrapped my head around it. But I think we're doing that another day. I think it is time to go to lunch. Yeah. I had fun as usual. Good times. I hope you did as well. Oh, fuck. No, wait. One more thing. One more thing before I go. There is one important thing that I have to do. One super important thing. Oh, right, that jump we can do. Alright, nothing happened. Nothing happened. Banana Waffle Monkey says pretzel. Oh, never mind. Oh, we're getting the pretzel tomorrow, don't you worry. Well, pretzels every day for the mice. Pretzels every day for the mice. That is the plan. Right, we save and quit again. There we go. Colgate Dinner Tab says, thanks, I love you. Alright. Thanks. Banana Waffle Monkey says, ironic. Cats murder the hell out of mice. Yeah, it is ironic. We've also been outside pissing a bird inside. We've been outside a window and pissing off a bird that's inside reading the newspaper. Which is also ironic because cats piss off... birds piss off cats that are inside through the windows like that. Colgate Dinner Tab says, we did okay job with delaying the story, I guess. Yeah, right? Never-ending story, Kappa. Banana Waffle Monkey says, peace, mate. To you guys as well. Hope you have a good one, and thanks for hanging out. See you next time. Cheers.